This is like a new car, you gotta like where the buttons are. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing this on July 18th, 2016. Is that in your way?
No, you're fine.
Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Congressman Rodney Davis, thanks for joining us again on the Illinois Channel. And here we are at Cleveland, Ohio, the Republican National Convention 2016. What are your thoughts as you come here tonight on the verge of seeing Donald Trump become the Republican nominee?
You know, my first thought was, oh my gosh, that's Terry Martin standing right inside the door. And get a chance to talk to you. It's great to see familiar faces. My thoughts are the country right now is reeling over the police officers that were shot in Baton Rouge. And national security is a major concern. And I think that's what Mike Pence and Donald Trump bring to this race. Hopefully it's a serious discussion on how we protect American families, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, Mike Pence just announced the other day, and here he is, a Midwest governor right next door to us in Indiana. Were you surprised by that selection? Did you have someone else in mind that you would have liked to have seen?
No, I'm not surprised. Frankly, I'm thankful. I mean, Mike Pence is somebody that I've gotten to meet a couple of times. I don't know him well, but he's somebody who served in Washington, was a member of Congress like I am during September 11th. You know, he's seen the Patriot Act in its infancy. He's seen this fight against terrorism in its infancy. And I think he's somebody who could sit around the table and have a grown-up discussion on how we actually put laws in place to fight terrorist activity. And I think that's good for Donald Trump's campaign.
What about Donald Trump? Was he your selection, or did you have someone else in mind? When we had 17 candidates, probably the majority of Republicans had someone else in mind with 17 candidates. Who did you start off supporting?
You know, I ended up endorsing Marco Rubio, and I was a big Marco fan. I thought he would have made a great president, and I still do. I'm glad he's running for Senate again. My person didn't win, though. And frankly, coming from Christian County, an area that used to be a Democrat stronghold, now is a Republican stronghold, I have lifelong Democrats coming up to me telling me they are not going to vote for Hillary Clinton for president. They don't trust her, and they don't think she tells the truth.
Well, and the other thing, I think your district would take in, does it take in some of the coal areas of southern Illinois? It seems to be, if I understand it right, in West Virginia, that may be a state that goes for Trump because of the coal issue and people perceiving her. What is that what you're hearing, and what issues are resonating among the populace in your district?
I hear that, Terry, and it is resonating, the fact that Hillary Clinton said maybe coal miners need to lose their jobs. You know, part of the reason I'm in Washington is because too many coal miners in my district years ago lost their job because of the Clean Air Act amendments of the early 90s. And now this administration, the Obama administration, wants to actually stop the use of coal, stop burning coal at our electrical utility plants. And what that means for every single family in my district, it means higher utility prices just to turn the lights on. It's wrong, it's short-sighted, and America does not get enough credit for the emissions reductions that we've done over the last 20 to 25 years. And that's where I want to stand up and fight Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama's, their path, their march to a path of destruction for the coal-fired utility industries in this country, which right now, in my district, Terry, some of the best paying jobs I have. You're talking Coffeen Power Plant, Kincaid Power Plant, Springfield, even the nuclear plant in Exelon, or in Clinton, the Exelon plant. These are the things we have to protect because it's about protecting our local economy and protecting jobs and protecting lower prices for every single family every time they turn the light switch on.
When you're going to be running for re-election, or are running for re-election, and how do you think having a Donald Trump at the top of the ticket plays in your district?
Well, I run my own race, and I think most of the races in Illinois, down ballot, the presidential race isn't going to have any effect. I mean, if the presidential race had an effect on me, I would have lost in 2012. We won by a larger margin than Mitt Romney did, and you know, coattails are coattails. Whether or not they're a reality, I just haven't figured that out yet.
Congressman Rodney Davis, we appreciate you talking to us.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank you.
Adam, Joe.
Congressman, here's my card. Just let me know whenever.